Imagine this. You're following every healthy tip you've heard. You swapped soda for fruit juice. You start every morning with a bowl of granola. You snack on yogurt because it seems light and nutritious. And you never skip your daily smoothie. On paper, it looks perfect, but the scale, it's not moving. Or worse, it's creeping up. The frustration feels crushing. How can doing everything right still lead to failure? The truth is, some habits praised as healthy are actually blocking your weight loss. In today's video, we'll uncover 10 so-called healthy habits that secretly sabotage fat loss. The ones doctors and nutritionists warn their patients about. And stick around until the end. Because I'll share the single most overlooked mindset shift that will completely change the way you approach your health. Let's start with habit number 1. Drinking fruit juice instead of soda. It feels like a smart swap, but here's the reality. Fruit juice is often just as packed with sugar as soda. Even 100% juice spikes blood sugar and floods your body with calories, without the fiber of whole fruit to slow digestion. Doctors see this mistake constantly. People drinking orange juice every morning, thinking it's helping, when in truth, it's silently stacking calories and making fat loss harder. If you love fruit, eat it whole. That way you get the fiber, the vitamins, and a satisfied stomach. Habit number 2. Loading up on granola and healthy cereals. Walk down any supermarket aisle and you'll see boxes screaming with words like whole grain, low fat, or heart healthy. But flip the label and you'll find high sugar, processed oils, and calories that add up fast. Granola is a classic trap. A tiny bowl can be hundreds of calories, and most people eat far more than a serving. Doctors often tell patients to switch to oats, chia, pudding, or eggs for breakfast instead of starting the day with a blood sugar roller coaster disguised as health food. Next is habit number 3. Overdoing smoothies. Don't get me wrong. Smoothies can be healthy, but they can also become sugar bombs. Add fruit juice, flavored yogurt, honey nut butter, and suddenly you've built a 600-calorie dessert in a cup. The problem is, liquids don't make you feel full the same way solid food does, so you end up hungry again quickly. Doctors recommend making smoothies with leafy greens, protein, and just a small portion of fruit, not treating them like bottomless treats. Habit number 4. Eating low-fat everything. For decades, we were told fat is the enemy. Food companies responded with low-fat cookies, yogurts, and snacks. But here's the trap. When they take out fat, they replace it with sugar and chemicals to keep flavor. That's why low-fat yogurt often has more sugar than ice cream. Doctors emphasize that healthy fats, avocados, olive oil, nuts, are not only essential for hormones and brain health, but also keep you fuller, reducing overeating. The obsession with low fat is a leftover myth that keeps people stuck. On to habit number 5. Obsessing over cardio. Many people spend hours on the treadmill, thinking sweat equals fat loss. But too much cardio can spike cortisol, wear down your muscles, and even slow metabolism over time. Doctors stress that the real secret isn't endless cardio, but combining strength training with balanced movement. Building muscle raises your metabolism, helping you burn calories even while resting. If you're only running and not strength training, you might be sabotaging your progress. Habit number 6. Relying on diet snacks and protein bars. Marketing tricks us into thinking that if something says low calorie or protein, it's good for weight loss. But most of these products are filled with artificial sweeteners, processed oils, and hidden sugars. Doctors often remind patients, if it comes in a shiny wrapper with a long ingredient list, it's not real food. A boiled egg, a handful of nuts, or a piece of fruit will always beat a packaged health bar. Real food fuels fat loss. Fake food keeps you stuck. Habit number 7. Skipping meals to cut calories. It sounds logical. Eat less often, consume fewer calories. But here's the trap. Skipping meals crashes blood sugar and increases cravings, leading to overeating later. It also slows metabolism and pushes your body into storing fat. Doctors encourage structured eating. Balanced meals with protein, fiber, and healthy fats. Instead of starving yourself, hunger is not a sign of discipline. It's your body's way of telling you it needs fuel. Habit number 8. Relying on salads without balance. Salad sounds like the healthiest option, right? But many people load salads with creamy dressings, croutons, dried fruit, and cheese, turning them into calorie bombs. Or, they eat plain lettuce with no protein, leaving them unsatisfied and hungry again in an hour. Doctors often say, a salad is only healthy if it's balanced. Lots of greens, lean protein, healthy fats, and light dressing. Otherwise, it is either a hidden calorie trap or a hunger trap that sends you running for snacks later. Habit number 9. Drinking too much flavored coffee or healthy lattes. Coffee itself is fine, even helpful for fat loss. But when you add syrups, creamers, whipped cream, and sweetened almond milk, your morning pick-me-up can easily rival a milkshake. Even those trendy oat milk lattes often come with added sugars. Doctors warn that liquid calories are one of the easiest ways to sabotage weight loss because they don't satisfy hunger. Stick to black coffee or keep add-ins minimal. Finally, habit number 10. Trusting detox teas and cleanses. These products promise quick results, but they often just dehydrate you, messing with digestion and draining your body of nutrients. Doctors see patients who think they're resetting their system, but all they're really doing is stressing their body and risking long-term damage. Real detox happens naturally, through your liver, kidneys, and healthy eating. You don't need an expensive tea to do what your body was built to handle. Now let's step back. Do you recognize yourself in any of these habits? Maybe you've been drinking juice instead of soda, or grabbing a granola bar thinking it's a healthy choice. If so, you're not alone. Millions fall into these traps because they're disguised as healthy, and the diet industry profits from your confusion. But knowledge is power. By cutting through the lies and focusing on what truly works, you can stop spinning your wheels and finally see progress. And here's the mindset shift doctors want you to remember. Weight loss isn't about chasing every new trend or punishing yourself with restrictions. It's about creating sustainable habits that nourish your body, balance your hormones, and give you energy. Real results don't come from extremes. They come from consistency. That means swapping juice for water, granola for oats, packaged snacks for real food, and cardio obsession for balanced movement. Small, smart changes compound over time, and they last. So, ask yourself, which of these healthy habits might secretly be holding you back? And more importantly, are you ready to let them go? If this video opened your eyes, share it with someone who's been struggling too, because chances are, they're stuck in the same cycle. And don't forget to subscribe for more doctor-backed insights on nutrition, fitness, and health, so you can finally take control of your body and your future.